I just opened some bull call spreads on Tesla before earnings that come in around a 2.8x return, just shy of 3x for 2022. Here's an image of this trade. I'm gonna run you through the entire trade in just a second. I'm risking $36,000 to make $100,000. I bought the 1,050 call option and sold the 1,150 call option for a bull call spread, or some call it a debit call spread. The trade expires on January 20th, 2023. My plan is to show you a few different strikes and payoffs so you can have options to bet on Tesla. No pun intended. I'm going to discuss why I went out that far, my expectations for Tesla's stock price, why I picked this option specifically, and more, so make sure you stick through this video. So first of all, Tesla was under $1,000. Being heavily invested in Tesla, I sort of pissed my pants. I've told my Discord students who've been killing it that I'm taking a risk on this bull call spread because I want to continue to kill it. It's almost getting stupid because I'm breaking my own risk management rules with adding more and more Tesla. But I almost feel silly not owning a lot of Tesla because I believe opportunities like this come around once every few years at most, where the play just seems obvious. So anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to show you this play in detail and discuss similar plays that you can make. And remember, I can always coach you and show you all my buy and sell signals, and you can do that by booking a call by submitting an application in the first link in the description. My 1 month performance is 4.5%, which is very typical for me versus the S&P 500 being flat, so I aim for about 50% returns per year. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get stupid rich and go through an example. All right, so you guys can see I have a number of different positions here. I'm running spreads on NVIDIA up 100%, another 100% $2,000 gain. Palantir I'm looking to enter pretty soon, Rivian 100%. Rivian, another 100%. This was a big play that I made. Very happy with the results, $2,000 here. SoFi, I'm selling covered calls. Here, this Tesla put credit spread made $11,750. Now, I scrolled down and I picked the Tesla bull call spread that I want to show you guys. So far, I'm up a modest $20. I mean, basically, this is flat. Now it's $70 or $100. Doesn't really matter because this position is expiring in January of 2023. So there's a very long time until expiration here. First of all, one of the things that I wanted to look into was the technical analysis of Tesla. Now, Tesla is one of the best stocks to run technical analysis on because this stock obviously does not trade based on fundamentals. So many bears out there have been saying how Tesla has a really high PE ratio. Well, that doesn't really matter to me. And honestly, you shouldn't even look at PE ratios for super high growth stocks. You should look at price to sales ratio, or you should run a discounted cash flow model. But let me just save you the time. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at a few different indicators. One of them is the moving average. I simply want to see where Tesla is moving in relation to its history. So right here, for the past 50 days of trading, Tesla is right around this $1,050 level. So that makes sense to me. The stock should be over $1,000. I believe it's going to stay over $1,000 per share. And that's why I kind of started to panic yesterday when the stock went below $1,000 per share. I really wanted to start hedging my portfolio at this point, but I also realized that you have to take risk if you want big rewards. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere. It would be completely stupid for me to jump ship. Even if the stock goes down to $800, I'm holding for the long term. I have zero plans of selling. But I'm not going to lie, I do get a little bit queasy when it goes under $1,000, but I remind myself that is my reptilian brain. That's just my human emotion. But when I look at the bigger story, I think that this stock is going to be about a $1,300 stock at the end of 2022. And that's where a lot of my analysis is coming in for buying that bull call spread. If you take a look at the stock right now, it's $1,000. But if you take a look at the 6-month chart, I honestly think that we're going to reach this peak again and actually surpass this peak because look, Tesla has 4 quarters of earnings before January 2023. So it's going to see at least 4 quarters, and I believe that it's going to have at least 2 blowout quarters out of 4, if not 3 blowout quarters. Because I've looked into the history, and for the past 4 quarters, Tesla has beat 4 quarters in a row by 14%. So I expect Tesla to continue doing that because that is what the pattern is. Wall Street isn't properly estimating Tesla's earnings, and they keep undershooting for what Tesla's actual capabilities are. So my belief is that we're gonna at least touch the peak of $1,229, but I think that we're gonna go past that peak to about $1,300 per share because that's where the Bollinger Band right here is, and this makes a lot of sense to me. I believe Tesla deserves this price based on Berlin and Austin opening factories soon. I think the production numbers are going to increase. I think their margins are going to increase. And overall, I have a high conviction in the stock. So now going back into my position, I decided to pick the 1,050 and the 1,150 call option for the bull call spread. I do want to open up the option chain because I want to show you a list of different options that you can pick and why I went for the 1050, 1150 strikes. All right, so check it out. what you want to do when you're buying a bull call spread. First of all, simply said, a bull call spread is betting on a stock rising. If I was going to buy a 1050 call option right here, well, you might say, well, why would I sell my upside? Why would I sell the 1150? Well, the reason why you would want to do that is because when you buy the 1050 call option, this is going to cost you $245 per share or $24,590. Now, I know a lot of people do not have that money. A lot of people are just beginning their trading career. They're learning about options and they're not trying to dump $24,500 into one trade. Not to mention, there's also reasons why this trade wouldn't even be good aside from the huge cost. So first of all, the huge cost, I'm going to show you how to reduce that cost significantly. And I mean by like 80 or 90%. But second of all, this isn't even the best trade because check it out. If you buy the 1050 call option, you're paying a pretty big premium. Now your break-even price is $12.95. And I just said in my bear case scenario that Tesla will retouch its highs of around $1,229 per share. But the break even here is $1,295. So if you straight up just buy a call option, not only is it stupid expensive at $24,590, but also you need the stock price to go past $12.95. And I just mentioned that I do believe it can happen. However, I'm much more confident that $12.29 can happen rather than $12.95. So I'd rather have more margin for safety. And I'm going to show you why selling the 1150 actually gives you more margin of safety and allows you to have a higher return. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click sell call option. Now I'm going to sell the 1150. And once I click this, my total cost right here will go from $245 and it will be subsidized. I'm literally going to collect the premium of this 1150 strike. Now, when I click this, you can see right here that the option that I opened up is still worth $36. Now, instead of paying $24,590, you only need to pay $3,600, which is a significant decrease and way more affordable for the average and typical investor who's learning option trading. Now, the good news is actually your break-even price has also gone down significantly. I mean, before we're looking at $12.95. Now, Robinhood, by the way, super easy platform. If you want a few free stocks, I have a special link in the description where you're going to get a few free stocks that have a high chance of being valuable. So you might pick an Apple or an Nvidia. I actually had a friend who signed up and got 1 share of Nvidia. So yeah, check out the link in the description. It's literally free money. So right here, our break even is actually $1,085. Now, the reason for that is that to break even on a bull call spread, you just need to add the strike price of $1,050 plus the amount that you're paying, which was $36. So 36 plus 1050 is 1086. So rather than needing the stock to go all the way to 1296, you can actually 2.8x your money with the stock only going to 1086 to start seeing money. Now you will see your full profit of 2.8x at 1150, but in between you can see right here how you will start to make money. You'll start to see some really good profits, for example, $2,000, $3,000, and you'll actually roughly double your money at around $1,123 per share. Now scrolling down right here, your maximum loss is what you're paying for the option, so roughly $3,600, but your max profit is $6,400. Or in other words, you can also take the difference, 1150 minus 1050, which is $100. So you can turn 36 into $100, but obviously your minimum bet size is going to be $3,600. But still, turning $3,600 into $10,000 is a huge gain. I mean, you would significantly outperform the market, and all you really need Tesla to do is rise above 1085 per share, which is only $50 from the current strike price. So for me, this is a no-brainer trade. I could be wrong, but if I literally had to bet my entire net worth on this trade, I would do it because I don't see any better opportunities in the market. Now, obviously, don't bet your entire net worth. Practice risk management. I put $36,000 into this trade, which doesn't seem like a lot in comparison to my portfolio. However, it is a lot because I already have $1.4 million worth of collateral on Tesla because I've sold so many Tesla puts at $1,000 per share. Now, if you want to master spreads, I'm going to have another spreads video that you guys can watch right here. And don't forget, the first link in the description is an application for my private community where I show you all my buys and sells just like I'm showing you right here. Thanks for watching.